Relax, honey. The coast is clear.
The unmitigated gall.
Look, I swear we're not trying to play any games.
We are not trying to cause a scene. We are all acutely aware of what today is and what transpired here a year ago.
Yes, liberation. Liberation for me, for my daughter. Liberation from all those dirty little secrets that kept us from our rightful place in this society. And liberation for you, my dear. From a marriage that was built on lies. Honestly, you should be thanking me. I mean, if I hadn't come back in town, then you'd still be playing the dutiful, clueless wife. Well, look at you now, Miss Nikki. Damn, got you a whole buffet of fine men. You're welcome.
Oh my, you are wound as tight as a tambourine on Easter Sunday. I'm guessing Joey Armstrong owns half of these knots.
You'd be about right. He agreed to leave Martin alone and to come to me and only me when he decides to cash in his favors.
It's progress, I suppose. But we both know men like Joey Armstrong don't do favors. They make investments.
Which is why I saw Bill.
Oh, safe to say he's the other half of these knots. Next glass coming right up.
No need, no need. I told Bill to be ready, since Joey will come knocking. It's just a matter of when.
You have done your best to fortify the defenses. I just pray it doesn't come at too high a price.
Why were you defending Leslie?
Well, your grandmother laid into Dana for being rude to Shanice.
Good for Gran. Someone probably needed to check her.
Yeah, well, later, Shanice saw me consoling Dana, and she didn't like that.
I don't blame her.
I feel responsible for the woman Dana's become. She's angry. She's bitter. And that pain, it just forces her to bleed out onto everybody else.
So let me get this right. You feel responsible for the behavior of a grown woman who wreaks havoc everywhere she goes. Now make that make sense.
Well, you know what? Forget it. Here I am ranting about my troubles when I'm not the only one in a tough spot.
Mom told you.
Yeah, it's Nicole and I's job to take care of you guys. But can I be frank?
Please.
Okay, your mother is telling me that you've been keeping secrets from Smitty. Making calls on your own, saying it's about him, but it's really about you. Does that sound familiar?
Well, when you put it like that.
Yeah, 20 plus years ago, and we saw how that turned out.
I didn't tell Smitty about the sit it run until after I had floated it past a few other people. That was a mistake. And compounded because we had already argued because I hired security detail without his input.
Run that back, security detail.
It's simply a campaign precaution.
Still, you thought you'd make decisions about your husband's security without consulting him?
As I said, it was a mistake. Smitty didn't like the idea, so I pulled the personal protection. Joey overheard and offered to help.
Okay, wait a minute. Please tell me.
I turned him down.
Oh, thank God. The last thing you need is to owe that man another favor. But as for your run for Senate, all of us who agreed to help you that night, we knew what we were getting into. We made our decision and we would do it again. But as for this run, that has to be about your decision, what you want, and what's best for your family.
Thanks, Dad. Just think. 3 years ago, that night on that country road is still dictating what I can and can't do in my life.
I know, son. I know.